Hello, class and Dr. Gardner. This is Jeffrey Pounds. I am going to be demoing my assignment for week 4 in our CSCI 5443 Human Computer Interface course. My concept for my idea was came from my actual nursing experience and something that I had thought of even back when I was working in a well baby slash NICU unit a few years ago. When I had first started in the well baby nursery, I noticed that we would get phone calls from the parents or the moms quite often asking for us to come and pick up the baby and bring them back to the nursery, which isn't a big deal. But if you've got a full nursery, you can imagine you're playing secretary probably some of the night, fielding phone calls back and forth from parents. Of course, the um, moms had a call light, but at the hospital I worked at, there was a separate nurse for the baby than there was for the mom, and the uh, call light that the mom used was answered by the uh, postpartum nurse. So we didn't really have a call light. So this is kind of like that, like a baby call light, but more specifically, like just requesting for a baby to be picked up and brought back to the nursery or one way or the other. Um, this is a very simple version of what I had originally dreamed up. I would have liked to saw this maybe a little more developed or into a little more dynamic. My plan for the next one is to incorporate CSS style sheet into it and make it a little more dynamic and something else to look at. Um, the I did go ahead and decide to use the Node .js software software for or program for this uh, interface. I was looking into other methods at first, and then with the time constraints and everything else, I decided to focus more on this one since I would be able to find a there was less components that were going to be required. With this one, I only had to have two essential programming languages, really three because there are some styling things I still added in here. So maybe like a couple things that are CSS, HTML, and also the Node.js, which also works as the server, which is how you're seeing the screen display now, and is also what controls the GPIO board and the LED light and the button. All right, without further ado, we'll go ahead and do a demonstration. All right, as you can see, I have my um, I'm connected to the my Raspberry device to my local server. I use the IP address, and then I have a port set up for this particular page. And like I said, it's very simple. Welcome to newborn nursery. Um, I think I built this in reverse originally, but basically how it could work is if so I press this here, and as you can see on my device, the light, the button on the board lights up. And I imagine maybe this is a light that might show in the nursery, but I think another way could work is if we flip this around. So the button and the light could be in the in the hospital room or the mom's room, and the actual interface or the screen that you're seeing here could go in the nursery. But the nice how it works on this end is the moment you press the button, the light will turn off. And if you look at the screen right now, you can see that um, the little switch is deselected. Another idea I had for this was having maybe a little picture that would flip back and forth, or a little button or something, or a little red indicator or icon. That would have been nice. This works as well, and the nice thing about it is you can turn it on and off from here, and you can see even on my device that it is turning on and off this light. And you can even the other idea I had, which I didn't have enough time to see to fruition, is to press the button and have it turn on the light, which you can press the button and hold it down and it'll turn on the light, but you have to, when you let go, it turns it back off. So if I had more time, I would have it set up where I could press the button and it would turn on the light and stay on, and then you press it again and turn off. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope everyone has a great week and a happy 4th of July. This is Jeffrey Pounce for CSCI 5443.